So why are we always getting conflicting nutrition information? I mean, one minute bread's just bread, and the next bread's bad for you. One minute meat's just meat, and then meat's bad for you. Why such confusion? So why are we always getting conflicting nutrition information? I mean, one day something's good for you, the next it's bad for you. Where's this coming from? Why does this happen? So first and foremost, you've got to understand that the study of nutrition, how nutrients interact with the human body, it's a very young science. If it were a baby, it would still be wearing diapers. That's how new we are to nutrition as a science. That's how much we don't know about nutrients and the way what they do once they get inside the body. There's so many different combinations of things you could eat, so many different combinations of ways that your DNA can replicate. Mine's obviously different than anyone else's, and so on. 8 billion people worth of different DNA, plus the millions and billions of combinations of effects that nutrients could have with that DNA. After all, we've all got different DNA, and your DNA is what tells your body what to do with the nutrients once they're inside of you. So, as you can imagine, it's a very complex and intricate field of study. So, that brings me to my next point, the studies. So, tons and tons of studies are done every day, every week, every month in regards to human nutrition. The problem is, once a study's complete, it's up to the reader to interpret the data. After a study is published, anyone who has access to it can read it and interpret that data for themselves. Let me give you a hypothetical example. So if there's a study done that says 35 out of 40 people who drink soft drinks, sodas, are obese. That's what the study concluded. So they looked at 40 people. 35 of them said they drank soda, and those 35 were obese. Not too crazy, right? But one person may read the study and they might decide that the study said that soda makes people obese. Soda is the cause for obesity, or a contributing cause. Is that what the study said? Absolutely not. But some person may interpret it that way. And not only may they, but people do all the time. Obviously, that's just a hypothetical, but like I said, that same exact scenario takes place all the time with studies done by qualified professionals. The study didn't say that soda or soft drinks cause obesity whatsoever. They just said we observed out of 40 people that 35 of them who also drink soft drinks are obese. Many conclusions can be drawn, but what did the study actually say? And of course, it never just stops there. That information gets interpreted incorrectly, and then it gets passed on from person to person. One person tells another, one person tells another, and so on. And as we all know how secondhand and third-hand information goes, it's not always passed on correctly. So not only was the study interpreted in this scenario incorrectly, but it gets passed on a handful of times. It's bound to get skewed at some point. So then we've got to ask ourselves, who's even interpreting this study? What do they know about nutrition? Do they know anything? Are they qualified to even give nutritional advice? So in my opinion, another huge factor to this skewed information, or this nutritional information that seems to change with the tide, is money. Now, I'm not saying that everyone, who sells a workout plan or supplements or a meal plan, I'm not saying that they're all wrong or that none of them are qualified to. What I'm saying is how many times are we told that we need something or something would drastically benefit us when really maybe it won't, right? Like, why why is there so much protein everywhere? Everything. If it's got, more than just a little bit of protein in it, it's stamped all over the packaging. If you go to the gym at all, right? Like everything is being sold to you. You need pre-workout, you need creatine, you need a post-workout, you need a recover, and recovery means a protein shake. Do you really need all this stuff? Yeah, sure, there's some evidence to support some of it, but does that justify the level that it's pushed on to the people who are just trying to make themselves better? I don't think so. Not to mention, a lot of people that sell these things are paid based off of commissions. I'll give you an example here. So I used to go to the supplement store where I wanted this pre-workout, right? I use a pre-workout. I happen to like this one pre-workout. I've been using it for almost 10 years. So I go in there every month to buy my pre-workout, my same exact one. I couldn't tell you how many times I walked into the store and they tried to tell me this pre-workout was no good. Well, turns out I became friends with someone who worked at another branch of the same chain in the next town over. You know what he told me? He says, "Oh yeah." He's like, "That pre-workout you like, there's no commission on it. The company will not give them a deal to where they can make extra money off of that product." So here I am being told this product is garbage, which I happen to like a lot. I don't want to change products. I'm happy with where I'm at. I like it. But I'm being told that it's garbage. I'm being told why all these other ones are better. Why? Because there's a monetary motivation there. Again, I'm not saying that everyone in this industry is that way. Sure, I fully believe there are tons of people in the fitness and supplement industry out there trying to help other people. All I'm saying is there are plenty of people motivated by money. And lastly, in my opinion, the third largest contributor to skewed information is subjective information. Everyone knows someone who lost 80 pounds because they tried keto or whatever. Does that mean keto's right for you? Does that mean keto is the answer to weight loss? Does that mean it's even healthy? It doesn't seem to matter because people will just say it anyway. Well, it helped them, it must help the next person. Right? Next time you're on YouTube and you look at a popular nutrition channel or a video that's speaking on a certain diet or whatever, look at all the comments. Look at all the people who say, "I myself or someone I know, my uncle, my dad, whoever, they're off the prescriptions, they lost all this weight, they have no more joint pain." How many of these things are also benefits of just losing weight? So is it what you were doing that gave you all those benefits? That particular method? Or was it just the weight loss? You see what I'm saying? Anyway, that's all I got for this video. If you got anything out of this video, please hit the like button. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one.